Someone like that.
Oh, he was with yes, with Kesselman.
Yes.
I spent the year there.
Oh, really? Pizza was going to
Oh, yeah? I know where it is. I never was never there. But he worked in the yeshiva. And his mother worked, and his wife worked in the school. Anyway, so Tais Yamtiv Heller was he was a great Talmudic Mishnah, he commentary on the Mishnah, and I usually every year at this time I share a story. So first share the story. Actually, just met, just talking to a granddaughter of the person it happened with, and it's Miami. Anyway, so Shlomo Kavach says over the story, he says it happened to him, but it's really like a lot of stories Shlomo said it happened to him. It's just the way the storyteller says. I was like looking, he says it firsthand, but he really meant not when a story, when someone's a storyteller, when they say a story, and they say this is what I was going, they don't necessarily mean themselves. They mean the person of the story. So it's the put things in perspective. But Rabbi Shachat from Toronto was invited to give a talk at the University of Buffalo. SUNY Buffalo, it's called? SUNY Buffalo, I think. Right? State University of New York. And the top it was a convention, an interfaith convention. Now there's interfaith convention every single year over here in Miami as well. And they invite me to go, and I don't feel comfortable going. I don't go. What did I lose there anyway? But he was invited to give one of the keynote addresses. Maybe that's why I don't go, because I'm going to go. I'm not invited to give a keynote address. Maybe that would be different. But he probably felt a little uncomfortable, and he wrote to the Rebbe to ask the Rebbe if he should go. And the Rebbe said he should go. We should go. It was interesting because a lot of times I think in such cases they would say not to go. The Rebbe told me us to go. Okay. The interfaith convention. And the Rebbe told him he should speak about tzedakah. I think specifically about the power of the different levels of tzedakah that the Rambam discusses, which the highest one is, the highest one is actually giving someone giving someone a job, giving someone the ability to work, teaching someone a trade, etc. But one of the higher levels of tzedakah, less than that level, but a high level is giving quietly, and nobody knows. Matam the safe to give completely anonymously. Now, just the flip side of it, the Rebbe brings down that for a person to give tzedakah anonymously is the Rambam obviously right, but if it's going to encourage others to give, you encourage others by you giving, you encourage others to give by putting your name there, then you should put your name, so that it's not about building up your ego, it's about encouraging others to do mitzvah. And so, he spoke about that, and he shared a story. The story is, the way Shlomo Kavach says the story is, his name was Yasala, if that was his name or not, and they called him Yasala, Kamsam Kadosh. Yasala was a holy miser. But I don't know if that was really his name, or actually it's a picture. The picture has a gator. There's a picture of the gator, like check out the other day. Anyway. But in any case, he said the following story. That this guy, whatever his first name was, the miser, he was known as the miser in town. It came time for him to move on to the next world. And before he passed away, he called the Chevra Kadisha burial society and asked them if they could bury him, give him a proper burial, which is that's the way it's done. But the proper thing for someone to do to make arrangements, not when they're sick, not last minute, do it before. Um, help a few people just today, still, but today, if they help two people actually, help them with their arrangements.
You're supposed to say, I'm a subject. I'm selling. So you said that on your WhatsApp about.
And this otherwise.
About burial plots.
Yeah. I said this before that it helps in a different family with 10 plots. So. Okay, we'll finish the story after.
Go on.
Finish the story now? Okay, finish the story now. Okay, so basically, he says the story that this guy, this miser, who asked the Chavedik to come bury him, and the Chavedik told him they get to give him a hard time, and they told him that they don't want to, that they're gonna, he should pay a hefty price, otherwise they're gonna bury him in the outskirts of the cemetery. Now, just to show the other side of it, unfortunately, a lot of times, it's a tough business, and the tough people running that business, undertakers could be tough, and they have no mercy a lot of the time. And, when it came to my mother, I had to go. I flew and I had to go stop at ATM machines to get cash because they only accept cash. There's no credit card, no checks. It was the most insane thing. And it's expensive, especially last minute. They kill you everything you can negotiate. There's nothing to negotiate. Your worst pace, exactly. There's no negotiations. You accept anything, exactly. I remember my father passed away, so Chavedik told me the price. I said, "What do you mean?" My mother was this price. It went up so much, and they said, "Listen, inflation, huh? Yeah. Inflation, the price went up." I said, we lock in the price. I said, lock in the price for future. Can I buy some more? In New York, in Montefiore near the oil, they don't pre-sell. It's too late. The price is what it is. You have to pay for it. There's no negotiating. There's no the price goes up. You can't pre-price. You can't get it at the earlier price. And just the way it works is the later you go, should go very later. But the later a person goes, the further out they are, and the smaller of a spot they get, and for a higher price. Anyway, in any case, so they took this guy for a ride. They said when they gave him a hard time, he didn't care, and they kept their word. They buried him. They buried him in whatever spot. And they put on his stone the miser. That's all the miser, whatever his name is. Anyway, the Taisus Yantiv got a knock on his door that Friday, asking for tzedakah. What's the matter? Whatever, I need money to buy meat, and he might buy. And each person, the knocks kept on way more. So he went in to investigate what's happening. Why is everybody coming to the rabbi that week? He found out that there was a guy who would pay everyone's bills. He would come in, we'd go to the meat store and pay everybody's bill. We'd go to the bakery and pay everybody's bill. Anywhere was, anonymously. And now he's not coming anymore. We found out that it was this miser. The Taisus Yantiv said that he wants to be buried next to this guy. Because they want to make they want to redo the Levaya. It was already, but they want to redo it. Everyone go there and ask for forgiveness. And he wants to be buried next to him. They put on a stone, Kadosh, the holy miser. Anyway, so This is the story of Taisus Yom Tov. Now, Rabbi Shachat said over the story, getting very late, we feel like the Talmud, but Rabbi Shachat said over the story, and that was that. That night there was a knock on his hotel room. It was one of the priests that were there, and he asked him if he could repeat the story. Can you repeat the story? The next day he asked him to repeat the story again, repeat the story. How was that? Several years later, Rabbi Shachat says he was at the Kaisel and someone asked him, "Do you recognize me?" He got up the beard. No, I don't. Honestly, I see a lot of people. I don't recognize you. He says, "Remember you said over a story? You're Rabbi Shachat from Toronto." He says, "Yeah, remember you said over a story at that conference, Interfaith conference in Toronto?" He said, "Remember someone? There was a priest there, a young priest that asked you to say over that story." Yeah, that was me. And my mother, before she passed away, told me that story. She said that was our grandfather. So I researched, I did decide to research my family more, and I came back to my roots to being Jewish. Fast forward a bunch of years, and this is Hannah Weisberg, who has a column on JewishWoman.org, and she has what's it called again? Blog. She's doing family research, and she finds out that her family comes from Isis Yom Tov. So, the full circle, Isis Yom Tov's great grandson brings back into the fold this holy miser's great grandson, and they reconnect. Tonight's his yard side. Today's his yard side. There's no shadow of it. Meyer, Mincha. Ashley. So late. Ashley, should we set? Oh, I did. There's Shabbat Matzah. Huh?
Last night, I read Hebrew Rachel Shem Kutchel, the Me'eb, and Rachel Metavelam, oh yeah. Stilav it's Kudashme,
Amen.
Modi Rachel Seven Lake, save its one broken neighbor crib, Mishi.
Amen.
I one name of one Bakay the Club, it's a Bagalas one Harry Bimmer, Amen.
Amen. Shmir Abu Barak.
Shmir Abu Barak, no man, the highest prophet. I say we started slow but slush when it comes shabri.
Amen.
They'll make a savage for us. I fish the seven. If I'm outside, I'm here on the one.
Amen.
Avraham Ibrahim, Elena, Avraham Wilson is in Shemel, Los Takimata, Panahama Kenry Kamak, Shibin and Pieta Shemel, Philos, Amen. Say, and I will get my face to the sun. The Eva Sheva, about the Olivia, but Shay Israel, feel some about to get over. Son, either or some coming with us, Israel, Amaha. The Samazena, and then she called it Timber, I mean, Baruch, tonight. Shalom. So when that order is Rebbe Cholay to the Baal Shalom, Shlomecha, Baruch Atah Adonai, Say, Smak for Canary Crave, Michigan. Amen.
David Adonai Rishon. Akash, Akash,
Adonai Chazak v'yem yitzibecha v'kaver El Adonai.
Bless everybody. Yes,
Rabbi Adonai Machakal Aretz B'Yamahu Yadonai Chadash Machad. David Miraban.
Amen.
Madi Brachner say only Brachner say. Mark Portion
Amen.
By a country of the Hobbit, so about
Amen. Yeshua Rabbi Baruch Olam V'Yisparis.
Rabbis, the Rabbis, say we start with them slash make a sugar food.
Amen.
Say it's Mark Caneva Grim.
Amen.
I find my behind the home. Well, my God, my career. Amen. He's a part of what's my Rabba, Kina Marista, Rahman Kanarikin, with Donner Vichay, for Kanamik, the Shmayaman, Ramin.
Amen.
Yeslam Rabban, Shmayaman, Ramin.
Amen. Amen. We can go straight to Maariv just before I forget. Barry invites everybody tomorrow for bringing in honor of his birthday. Right over here at 6:30 before Mincha. If anybody wants to come, sushi, pizza, etc. Tomorrow night, 6:30 right here. Maariv, good afternoon.
Now she am out in India, now she am out in India, now she am out in India. So that is good. Ashmir,
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Maariv Aravi.
Amen. כן, אדינוי אלוהינו.
כן, חיינו ברוך ממנו והם נגד ימם. אבל סחלו תסר ממנו לימים. ברוך atah Adonai Elohim Amo Yisrael.
ישראל. אלוהינו.
לאחותו ברצון קיבלו להם, ראשי בני ישראל לפניש הרבה ומכולה. מחוץ לרוב ונחלותיהם לפני מה שזה אליהם הביאם. אמר כי בדלנה יספר וגול מהחזק. ברוך אתה אדוני ישראל. Shemaine Matzalim, Adonai Shemera, Amo Yisrael, Slav Yisrael Shemera, Amen. One brother to save our life from save its life. We never grab the shit. Amen. One new weapon for the Papa basic travel like a lot of money. Amen. Amen. Shemera, Barak Olam, Shemera. Save us, save us, much make the shut. Amen. Amen. Cover us up as your son. Amen. Akol Mandaski Maraisa, Diva Stra, Diva Falatar Batar, Yelafano Hoshlam Rava, Kina Bafista, Rahmi Kain Arifin, with honor of the Pay, Rakanamika Demo Bahun, Mishmaya, Amen.
Amen.
Yeshua Mishmaya, Kain Kalina Bakar,
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Ashikaya. Tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. Remember, tomorrow night at 6:30, we're gonna have Barry Faring with Barry.